Hey everyone, Graphics here, and we're back with another episode of Find Love. In the last one, we went on a date with Yui, and she sounded like she wanted to kill everyone else. I mean, also, when we first dated Scarlet, she wanted to kill everyone too, with the zombie monkey thing for failing her first impression, so we'll see what happens here. But we'll probably do our second first date with Violet and see how that plays out. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that have never been seen here before. Really? You've never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew I don't know how to pronounce that. Back home, so no. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are the Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? We do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Literally never. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. What? Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day too. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Thieves ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might happen to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. Morning, Graphics. Congratulations, you've made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not one, not two, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought it? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should really, really be proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between you 3 lucky romantic interests, Terra, Violet, and Yui, who do you want to spend today with? And then we're going to pick Violet. Nice. Kinda had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hello there. Ugh. The T did not make that voice go out correctly. Hello there, Graphics. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly brings back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite like that. Of course. Anyway, I've got this surprise for you. Wanna see? For me? I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. What gift do we have for her? I asked Kat to pull a few strings, and well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had a cake in the oven baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Now just for the finishing touches. A little more here, a little more there. She was her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask. Believe me, I'm the first in line to try it out. Thank you. I'm unsure of if it's... Thank you. I'm unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Why is that? My family caretaker, Lucian, was one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Lucian was the one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worried if they just told me it's delicious to make me feel better. I took a little bit off the top of the cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious. You better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. I've just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough and then put them on the tray. Do not try to put any of them too close together on the tray or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it. No mutant cookies here. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're natural. Thanks. Wow. In the time that it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. Holy crap. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps say about... perhaps say about 5. To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie and Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, graphics. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in amiable silence. Our eyes locked on each other's. You said you had a sister? Ah, yes indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the family. She... Oh. I'm out of room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction right before she slightly threw a ball of dough at my face. What are you doing? What's with the cheeky? Before I could react, it splattered against and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice sketch graphics. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Aha! Oh, you're so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I've only got a second before her next volley. Go on the offense. Offense, defense. What do I do? Oh. Let's go on the offense. I just started to reach for another ball from the tray when a ball dough splattered against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. And then another landed right next to it. Mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this, my victory, in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Again, the left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this crazy TV show if I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Some say you can still hear my screams in that kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but can I guess where we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island? She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thanks for playing along. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging me in the little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. Perhaps your amnesia is getting even worse. Oh. Violet laughed as she picked up some crumbs off my face and licked them off of her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite like this. I like that. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know. Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spend the rest of the day talking and eating desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat, and the time fly. Before I had realized how much time passed, it was already pitch black outside. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date, to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, care for a glass? Or 5? Sure. Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much? What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien. I don't even know how that's possible. He's killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It's okay. No worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview, where I ask you about your day, I've already got enough footage for today. Strange as it might sound, I'm here because I'm worried about you. Why is that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You're just focusing on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night. Don't stay up too late. Great. The walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I hurried along. Now, hold on just a... If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like the only place nowadays that you can get some real peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you could have had a chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure that our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. What? Say that after we're actually engaged. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word? You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. And with that, guys, we'll go ahead and end this episode here with our second date with Violet completed. And in the next one, we'll go ahead and hit a second date with Yui. And as always, I hope y'all have a good one. And don't forget to subscribe on the way out. And see you in the next one. Bye.